What's up, ladies and gentlemen? How's it going?
What's going on?
Yeah, there's been some very recent events that happened. Everyone's been talking about this. It's
hmm
about the video that we all watched. It was from Seattle Truth, which is called, I believe, titled "It's About Ethics."
Yep.
And it's pretty interesting that people are talking about this.
Yeah.
As you might as well have heard, there's been a lot of drama right now, especially on 8chan, where a particular person who didn't really make a good argument about his stance on this whole video. He kind of thinks that this whole thing was a conspiracy, but considering that there are some citations that Seattle Truth used, it does seem like there is some good points that he was doing. And a lot of the stuff that's been going on right now is that there's been like anti-GG panels at conventions. I've been knowing this for a while because considering that there is some really big stuff happening where the anti-GG is trying to put panels into anime conventions, comic book conventions, and video game conventions as of lately. And they're trying to put that narrative of Gamergate being the bad guys. And it's kind of sad that there's also another thing that's interesting about this. There will be a GG panel at Famicom 2015 this year, which I hope they will have this panel, which I hope is going to be interesting. Anyways, Leon, would you like to talk about anything? Leon? looks like Leon's away. I can't blame him. Oh boy, I suck at this. All right, let me go. Yeah. Leon,
You there?
what you up to?
Shit.
Leon, did you
My
want to say anything?
What was going on? My computer kind of went out for a second. What
Oh,
happened?
really?
Yeah,
Oh, that sucks.
it happens. Processors crap.
Yeah, you might have to check on certain. How many times have you checked on that thing?
Quite a few times. Why?
Was there
It's
anything
just
that going on with that thing?
what the heat?
Yeah, did you overload anything?
No,
How
it's
many games
just
did you
I'm not
put in?
sure.
Did you
I,
install on that thing?
I haven't installed that many games today, just a couple, and I was just playing Blood Dragon. I think the mic just cut out or something. I'm not sure. Something screwed up just happened. Everything's fine now.
Yeah, well, there's there's a lot of stuff happening. Like there's been some discussions about panels going on in conventions. What's your reaction to? What are your thoughts on that?
Panels going on in conventions, not anything new. I've been knowing the SJW's been throwing these idiotic panels up for so freaking long
I
that
know.
it's nothing new to me. So, like how you said about that time in Seattle, the Comic Con thing in Seattle that you
Yeah,
went to.
they've been trying to sell that narrative that people are so horrible, and they're trying to bring equality into the whole thing. And it's like it's not easy. They're
No, it's
working
not.
so hard to do this.
Yeah, it's not that easy to. Yeah, I agree with you. It's not that. You have to. You can't bring equality into this. Equality is already in the gaming industry. Let me put it like that. Everybody plays the games equally. I'm not kidding you. I don't think the gamers give a care if they're playing male or female, as long as the game is good.
Yeah, and it seems that there's a lot of things going on, especially on the internet. I just found out Satan just took himself off of Twitter.
Really? What
Yeah,
happened? You just
for
lost it,
for
or
for we it was like a week ago. It
oh,
was like
why
two
do
weeks ago.
you? What is going on with him?
I don't know. I think I happened, and already people are trying to find out where the hell is he,
Oh,
or
yeah.
someone probably found out his identity. I don't know what's going on, but
That man is so
let's
private.
hope he's okay.
That man is so private. If he has he alters his voice. He uses a voice scrambler when he's talking. The guy is that secretive.
I know it's like I don't know what's going on other than the fact that he I guess he doesn't want anyone to know about his personal life because
I
his
wouldn't blame
identity
him.
and plus the fear of being, attacked.
Doxed, yeah, I could tell you, being swatted is worse. A woman in my hometown of Missoula, in my town of Missoula, the one where I live close by, uh, she got. I was at a local GameStop and I was looking at to see if they finally got the limited edition up yet for Assassin's Creed Syndicate. They haven't yet, by the way. But what my friend who was working there, she told me is this young woman, she was swatted by police. She was
Yeah, and I
swatted by
think I
police,
remember you
and
explained that story to me.
yeah, I asked her, is she part of Gamer, and she was like, no, and I'm like, okay, that's good then to hear because I was thinking, oh great, anti GG is now targeting my hometown. It wasn't great to hear that the
Yeah,
woman got
there's
swatted, but
there's been some there's also another thing that happened. Brianna Wu, have you heard
yeah,
about what happened to her?
what'd she do this time?
It turns out she didn't report to the authorities with the initial threats that happened to her.
Really? That means
Yeah,
that's fake then because you reported to the authorities. You
and
remember?
yet she kind of reported to the media first that she
Mhm.
had been harassed, and
Yeah.
the authorities did not get that.
You remember Review Tech USA? This is quite a little bit different than Gamergate, but every gamer has this problem. What happened with Review Tech USA? He's not going to be at too many games this year.
Yeah, I
Why?
heard what
Because
happened because of the
the
stupid
Lizard
threats that
Squad. It
happened
was
to him.
Lizard Squad that did it. Lizard
Lizard
Squad
Squad.
openly admitted to it.
I
Those
don't really have anything to say about them because really
they're my
they
targets. I hate them, but truly hate them.
you have to understand about that, Leon, is that they're not they're not kind of they're not in the the right place,
What in the head?
pretty much, because
Yeah,
they think it's all
fun and
this is
games.
pretty much a game to them.
Yeah, did you hear that that debate with him and Rich on Drama Alerts channel?
All they ever did, yeah, I saw the
Yeah,
video. It wasn't
you heard
really
what they did, and I was debunked a few things. There were a few things you could debunk these little punks on. They claim that they're in the military. They say this all the time, and he says, "What, you make
well.
five
Let's
hundred
put it
dollars
this
a
way:
month?" Yeah,
if they were in the military, they could have been easily found out about because if they mentioned that stuff, they could easily be found
yeah, I get
because
it.
that's not something you should talk about, especially they will pinpoint who you are, like a simple guess of what you're doing. That's not something you should talk about.
Yeah, but yeah, but these threats are going to everybody almost. So,
Well, they've been doing this for almost probably about years, man.
yeah, I'm just getting
It's
tired of
not a
this.
big deal. It's
The
just that
doxing,
right
swatting.
now there's gonna be there right now this is what's gonna happen
Hmm.
if they try to challenge anyone, even if they try to challenge a black hat,
Yeah.
they're gonna probably find some interesting challenges. That's what they
Hmm.
do.
Hmm.
They're gonna find some interesting challenge that they think is going to be fun for them,
Hmm. And now
and someday
Kim.com is pissed
it
at
may
him.
get them. It
Kim.com
may
is
hit
now
them.
pissed off.
It may affect them in the long run.
And with Kim.com, he posted a tweet saying, "What's up? I told you guys not to attack anymore. Why'd you do this? Why are you doing this like that?" Because he gave him lifetime passes to this thing.
No, it's just lifetime mega data.
Yeah.
Basically, it's not passes; it's just mega data. Basically, you can upload crap on it.
Yeah, which was
Was 500 gigs,
yeah, but
which they
yeah,
agreed upon.
yep. So back to the other thing about Brianna. Sorry, I jumped off topic there.
Well, she didn't notify the police about her threats
Really?
that happened to her.
Mm-hmm.
She's claiming that by an essay that they found, according to this is funny, because they did not notify her, nor did she notify them, but they notified her about it,
Mm-hmm.
which is kind of please stop calling Franklin County prosecutor. Yeah, it's funny though because the Boston video game developer plans to do just that on Friday because she was trying to reach out to Ron O'Brien,
Yeah.
the Franklin County prosecutor, since Wednesday, concerned that people have been calling and emailing the prosecutor office in response to an online essay by Wu saying O'Brien had not acted on specific rape and death threats. Can you hear me now?
I could hear you.
All right.
I think it's just funny.
Organizing from 614 area code. However, no criminal complaints have been filed in Columbus or with the county.
Mm-hmm.
O'Brien told me via email Wu had never contacted him, and the office had received no recordings or phone numbers to investigate.
Uh-huh.
So technically, there is either she lied,
Which is usually which is usually probable with this sort of situation.
Yeah, it says right here. Also, wanted to say it looks like it was a miscommunication that caused this report to fail through the cracks of the Columbia DA. This is what Brianna
Fall
Wu's
through the
reply
crack.
was.
You gotta be kidding
It
me.
was archived.
Oh my god. Brianna Wu's an idiot. There's nothing to say about that.
Yeah, it's like it seems that she kind of she did a boo-boo,
Mm-hmm.
which technically means she basically never did any of that stuff.
So basically, she's just lying about the death threats, and
Yeah,
yeah, and
probably we don't know, but they do happen. But it seems
no,
like she didn't report on those threats. That's the
mhm.
weird part about it. Which she said including the media reported on this,
Yeah,
which
and
is the strange part.
mhm. It's like
So
shitty.
technically, the media reported on a false claim
What's new? They reported on the. They reported
because
on the
it
what's it
wasn't
called?
reported to the police, even though it
They
was a
also
real
reported
threat.
on. You know what they also reported on? The media also reported on the Rolling Stones article, and they acted like it was true.
Yeah, and it
So
turns out
shoddy
it was
journalism
fake,
at its worst.
and it was fake. We know
Mhm.
about that.
Yeah, and I aren't they being sued?
Um, yeah, they are.
I would. I mean, come on now. Come on now. If you write a false story, you should expect to ruin someone's character. You should expect something to happen.
I know there's been a lot of things that been happening. It's like there's a lot of interesting stuff that happened. It's like it's mostly ridiculous stuff that they've been trying to fight over.
And how we always talked about the oppression Olympics.
Yeah, I know. It's like it turns out Brianna Wu did not report on this. They did not receive anything. A prosecutor thought this was a slam dunk. It's a joke.
Prosecutor thought it was a slam dunk. Really? don't remember a prosecutor ever breaking my door about me being a part of Gamergate. Police officers
No,
coming to my door.
no, 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 no,
The only
no.
time that this ever happened was with Mr. Epsilon, and the police said that was full of shit.
Yeah, because the fact that Mr. Ripsion had no part of it, he did not threaten her.
Yeah, and they try to act like they do.
Yeah. And it's like
Yeah,
there's someone's like doing this just to set the narrative that someone's doing this. Okay,
okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and tell people who are posting on 8chan trying to say they honestly disagree. Look, the reason why people call you a shill is because they either disagree or they believe you're being disingenuous in the discussion. Nothing personal against those who post on this board. You have the right for free speech. At the same time, people will challenge you, so deal with it, faggot.
Said that?
Oh,
Agent?
that was some Anna that posted. And I have to agree with them because what's going on in 8chan is that whole Seattle Truth video. A lot of people are talking about this, and you haven't watched the video
No, I haven't.
because I know you were busy fixing that computer of yours.
Yeah, I finally got it fixed. Put in an extra 8 GB of RAM, so everything's fine now.
Yeah, there's been a lot of talk about this video, and it seems like people are just trying so hard to make it say that it's a conspiracy when all of the stuff that's on that video was cited by all the stuff that they were talking about. And it
Actually
seems that
getting.
Macintosh does have a connection with all those groups.
Of course he does. What else is new?
Yeah, and the thing is that it seems kind of crazy that what's going on here is that they're trying to create that narrative, and I have to agree that Macintosh is creating that narrative through pop propaganda.
Oh man, I have to think about this. Like how we were talking a little bit before this thing started. Macintosh is irrelevant.
Yep. What's up?
Let's jump on her.
Oh, that was my green screen setup that I was trying to do. It was like
there we go.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Oh, I'm just talking to some people.
Seeing if anyone else. I haven't seen the video yet. I'm gonna try to watch it overnight so I can get probably ready for tomorrow's stream for it because I know it's gonna be on tomorrow.
Yeah, but it's just that people are kind of talking about this, and there's some people that are just like, no, this is all conspiracy, making that argument that this is a conspiracy. Yet the guy pointed out all in the whole video, he cited all the stuff all the information that he took off the internet, even people trying to delete all this stuff. It's funny how he even got hacked for it.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. He's been getting a lot of data.
And he gets hacked.
Yep.
That's no coincidence. You post that video and you get hacked.
Well, a lot of people are kind of getting upset with that guy who's been posting on 8chan. It's like, oh man.
You tired?
No, I'm just laughing because these people are definitely, getting salty over this video.
Always
Like they're
do.
getting pissed off with them. It's like, I have to agree with a lot of people on this thing because there are some stuff here that makes sense.
Like what?
Because it's like they kind of get upset about it. Yeah, the red pill is huge. It does a dose tends to make you crazy. Yep, it does. Oh man, there's a lot of stuff happening. I'm hoping now this is not gonna be as bad as it looks. because
Yeah.
8chan's like fighting over this.
Chance should just calm the hell down. That's all I have to say.
They are. It's just the problem is there's like one particular poster that's been on trying to make an effort to not even make a good argument about the whole video.
Mm.
It's like, you know, I have to agree with one anonymous user that's been saying that. It's like the guy does not give out a good reasonable debate about the issue. He just basically just posts stuff saying, "Oh, this is conspiracy. Oh, you're silencing me from and this is censorship bullshit."
I'm tired of that narrative.
I know, and it's like I watched that whole video. It's no
Yeah.
joke. He actually recorded a lot. There was some video recordings of John McIntosh talking to these people.
So this is kind of like, yeah, like how someone was saying earlier before we started this. This is like a slam dunk. The Macintosh parts are a slam dunk.
Yeah, the parts where Macintosh appeared in some of the videos and even some of the discussions, even some of the internet, talking points.
Yeah.
Seems there is some evidence that is possibly true.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I don't disagree there. It's probably is true.
Yeah, and I remember some guy even tried to talk about, because I remember some guy made the argument about censorship, and I was like, there was this guy that even mentioned this in the post saying, this is because the guy was making the argument of censorship, and one guy
Mhm.
said, if you're the same guy that made that stupid censorship argument on KIA about pedophilia, please just stop.
Oh man.
I was
Jesus
laughing my ass off.
Christ, man. Oh my
I
god.
was laughing my ass off. It was ridiculous because yeah, I had to agree with that guy who made that comment because
Mhm.
it was so ridiculous. The guy made a good point because because the guy that did that whole stupid shit about censorship, and I had to agree with him on it. It's like because you remember that whole incident with Sarah Butts,
Yeah.
and they were there, and one guy on KIA said, "Oh, this is all censorship. You're denying pedophilia." I'm like, what? No.
Uh-huh.
And everyone everyone on the board was like, "Get the fuck out of here, you pedo."
Oh man.
I remember that thing. That was hilarious.
Hmm. Yep.
Yeah, Josh.
That's just crazy people for you. They'll say whatever the hell they want to.
I know. It's like the guy's crazy.
Yeah.
John McIntosh is crazy, and already people are like shilling so hard on 8chan board. It's just so ridiculous. Like I can show you some of the threads that we're trying to post.
Yeah.
It's so ridiculous. It's just let me see if I can post it up there. I'm
Okay.
sorry if I wasn't able to, but I'll do it now. I'll show you guys what's going
I'm
on.
in. Yeah. I'm just. Is anybody on the watching the stream?
Yeah, there's five. There's like three or a few people watching the stream. There's like,
Last time I checked, I didn't see anybody in the comments. That's why.
well, there is some people that were talking, and I noticed it just then. Let's go ahead and go to
Duck.
GamerGate Q. See right here.
Okay.
It's like they're already. There's this one thread. Let me see if I can find it. Let's see. Cute problems. Hashtag cult problems tending. It's trendy. It posts pictures of all
Yeah.
the shit antis do cross tag Gamergate. Oh, they're doing that too. So
From what Cross Tag Gamergate?
yeah,
Damn
let's
it!
see.
Playing one of the best DLCs a game could ever have, Far Cry Blood Dragon.
Let's see. What else are they trying to post? The GG block list. Oh, they're talking about him.
Hello.
Hello, how's it
Talking.
going?
It's going. I'm
Who's
not sure
on?
where. Huh?
What
Boom.
you up to now, Micro?
Oh,
Uh,
micro's on.
hey, what's up? Yeah. I was on a friend stream for a little bit, and now I'm here. The
Oh
end.
yeah.
Okay.
Did you watch that crazy ass video that everyone's talking about?
No, I just watched the very beginning of it, where she's like, "You could solicit a prostitute based on what she's wearing in a game." I'm like, "Oh
What?
shit! That shit never happens in real life. Thank God."
No.
I think it's
Oh my
more.
God.
I
There
think we're more
people
concerned
are
about what she's not wearing
people
than
are
what she is wearing.
stupid. The antis are stupid. That's all I have to say.
I know, and here's something that they're trying to do right now. There's one person concerned about
Oh,
this. Like
by
he's
the
saying
way, Rockstar is suing. What's it called? That
BBC.
BBC
I heard.
because the social justice narrative they're putting over the Grand Theft Auto thing. If they put Jack Thompson in a good light and the SJWs applaud this, could you imagine how pissed off
Well, they
a lot of
should.
gamers would be?
They
Because you know
should
it'd be
fight.
so
They
good
should
though,
fight back,
because
considering
if
that they
Adam
have a lot of
Sessler,
money to do it.
if Adam Sessler praises this, this could prove how big of a douchebag he truly is.
Yep. And also the fact that I'm showing you guys right now. Hold on, let me go up and pop it up on the thing.
Yeah, pop it up on your thing.
Yep, pop it up there. Share screen. Present to everybody. Hold on.
What are you showing?
One of the threads that someone was posting, because it seems like it was a real big
Oh.
circle jerk that they're pulling.
Okay, you can read it.
This
I'm in the
one
middle of
about-
Blood Dragon.
Yeah, this one right here, I am the only one who thinks that Cecilia Charity was a scam. The whole thing rubbed me the wrong way to get to go, but I never said anything for some reason. Why the hell did she need the money? Is she not a porn star? Do you think? Do they think buttloads of dosh? First off, in this whole thing, this guy kind of mentioned that this whole thing was a scam, and he kind of so basically, from what I saw, a porn star who I think Mercedes even said was her friend. No, she never said it was her friend.
Who?
Plus,
Cytheria?
she said that she retired from porn star.
Yeah,
she's
she's
a
retired.
retired porn star,
Cytheria was
And what's-
attacked in her own home, and
and
this
she
is
claims she's been raped. Mercedes promotes the charity for her, never explaining why the money is needed. Yeah, she did explain.
stuff was stolen from her house.
She got raped, and there was a news report, and it does confirm there was a video on the news that explained it. I can't think of is that she needed time to work due to the trauma, and would need the money to keep going till she could go back to work again. No, she never did.
You're cutting out.
How long does she possibly need to work it off? The evidence even the rape occurred in the first place. There is evidence. There was a news report of 3 people linked to that thing.
Yeah. And Arthur Chu is still a douchebag for doing that. Going after her.
And there was a report that there was a rape that happened, and yet this guy claims this BS saying who I think Mercedes. Dude, I went on that live stream. I remembered she said that she claimed that she feels that she doesn't know. She said she did not know her personally, but she knew her
Romantically.
working a part of the industry. It wasn't easy for her, so she decided to help her out out of the kindness of her own heart.
Yeah, and you know what?
And this idiot wants to start shit.
What guy is he, pro or anti, or is he just
Did you see I'm gonna go ahead and link the thread to you.
Okay, I'm right now in the middle of a game, so I'm doing things right now.
Okay.
Okay, so
It's just that her figure out a way to con a bunch of loyal Gamergates out of the money. Congrats, guys! Every single one of you donated is fucking dense. Well,
she say no to
who
Mercedes?
cares?
She's like one of the nicest people ever.
I know, and she asked us to help her.
She went to Anita first. So all I have to
Yeah,
say
she
is,
went to Anita and asked if she could help donate. She did not.
yeah,
And this idiot wants to post, oh, I'm feeling that this whole thing was wrong.
she's no better than
Because this is
Shield.
an example of a shill thread. This is a shill thread.
He's no better than Arthur Chu, in my opinion. When you do stupid shit like that,
Now, and they're trying to start shit with people. It's like they don't understand. Well, they could have talked about the whole issue with. Did you hear what happened with? Let's see. For example, let's see. Let me see if I can remember. Oh yes, the E3 thing. Guess who's going to E3?
Me.
base
Are
gamer.
you going to E3, Micro?
No, but you asked me to guess.
You're going to E3?
No, but you asked me to
Leon?
guess.
Yes. I asked you to guess, and guess who's going?
Base gamer.
Yep, they
Jenny
are.
Barrage. Yeah, I heard
Well,
that.
I wish her luck.
You know what? If she wants to go to E3, let her. That's all I have to say. If she screws up at E3,
I'm not going to stop her. Nor should anybody else should stop her because I want to go up there
I have
and
to
see
say
what
this to
happens.
everybody out there. She is an actual genuine gamer. I know this for a fact because I looked at a lot of her social media accounts and stuff. I just looked through it all, just like seeing, okay, what is Jenny Barrage anyway? So when I looked her up and stuff, she has a lot of things prior to 2013 that talks about video games. It's not even. She's a gamer. She's a genuine gamer. So
Yeah.
so to all the people out there shit posting that she's not, screw you. She actually is.
Yeah, because they're starting shit, but I'd rather debate about this and let her go in there.
Who? Jenny? Yeah.
Yeah.
Let her go to E3. Let her go to
Yeah,
E3.
let her go to E3. I want her to go to E3, and I want her to actually prove herself to be of value to everybody at E3.
It's gonna be Michael probably. Michael and Mercedes are gonna be.
Yeah, Michael can do whatever he wants. I'm not trying to, because right now he has Mercedes, he has Sophia Eris, which I wish her good luck to go to E3 because she's going, and I know Zamron is going too.
Yeah.
And they're gonna do that the GG what was it? The GG Hangout, which they're gonna do.
What GG Hangout?
They're gonna do that whole GG. I forgot how it's pronounced. We need more inclusiveness. Be more inclusive, including in what, motherfuckers? For some reason, there's been people trying to start shit, trying to shill, and yet they're trying to accuse us of censorship.
What? There are calls for censorship, and they accuse us.
Yeah, there's some people that are saying that we're claiming censorship. No, we're not censoring people. We just want your reason why you do not like what this guy had to say. That was all we had to say. If the guy couldn't give a good argument, that's the reason why we had to challenge him on it. And he thinks we're trying to hurt him. No. The reason why people they're doing that is because you expect to be challenged when people are asking you a question.
That's true. You have to expect criticism.
Yeah, and it's like they kind of don't understand that on 8chan you're going to expect people to criticize, and the guy did not give a good criticism on it. He just basically said, "Oh, I hate this. This shit sucks."
Oh shit!
And people asked him questions saying, why do you not like this? And he didn't give out a good reason. People thought he was just being a shill or being disingenuous about the discussion. And then he made some stupid excuses. Oh man, I'm laughing. Thanks, Bubble. You made me laugh on that one. I'm not gay. I'm conservative. I only fuck.
What's wrong?
Oh man, I'm laughing. Bubble, you're awesome.
Okay.
He's always pretty awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he is. Always respect his opinions.
Man. Sorry, guys. I'm usually more talkative. I'm out of it. I just saw a link and clicked it. I didn't even know it was live. I'm sorry.
You accidentally you clicked porn. Congratulations.
I'm very happy when I click porn. If it's goatsy, I'll live with it.
Sorry, we don't have Mercedes on today.
Yeah.
Oh, shucks.
And luckily we don't. And fortunately, we definitely don't have Zoe on. So.
Yeah, we're not gonna. I don't want Zoe anywhere near this whole conversation.
Joking around. You guys get the joke.
KIA fans.
Hopefully, you guys got that joke that I said.
Let's see. Right now, they're dumping a whole bunch of info. Oh yeah, GG in NYC, GG in LA. That's what they're doing. They're gonna do a meetup in LA. When that's what I was talking about. I'm sorry.
God damn it. You know what? It's always like every time they do a GG meetup, it's like places where I'm not close to.
Well, you could always start a GG meetup yourself. Just sign up and make your own.
So.
GG in Montana.
GG in my parents' basement.
GG in my bathroom. Doing my business.
Yeah,
taking a
wrong
shit.
thing is there's like very few GGers here in Montana. The only one I know is that political cartoonist. I forgot what his name was, but he's the only other one that I actually know lives here.
Garrison?
I think so.
It was Ben.
The only reason why I know that is because he actually knows the state really well is because he says guests would like him a friend of like that. He's shown a picture and stuff, and yeah, that's why I'd like. What? What?
Oh man, a lot of people were talking about it. It's like, oh man, Garrison's yeah, he's a really cool, awesome cartoonist.
Okay. I'm confused.
Who is it?
What was his name?
Hey, buddy, how's he doing? How's he doing?
I'm doing all right.
I was actually gonna ask how you how's it going, but I kind of veered off mid sentence.
Yeah.
What you been up to, man?
Mentally recovering.
Yeah, are you gonna plan on going to some anime convention sooner or later?
There isn't any anime convention near me soon enough to. But yes.
Hey, Michael, how's it
now
going?
The party is now the party is starting.
I thought you were playing that one game.
Oh no, the battery actually charges within less than an hour. So this is it.
Update.
So this is the camera. This is the Nikon T5i. Did you guys see the demo photo I posted?
Yeah, not yet. Go ahead and link it if you want to.
I can't upload it to Twitter because it's too large. There's 6 megabytes each per photo.
So why did you ask if I'm going to an anime convention anytime in the near future?
Huh?
Oh, really? Well, it seems like they're going to do panels. SJWs are going to be doing panels over every convention they go to.
If it's
You know what?
If it's the Washington State area, then I could possibly attend it, as well as the California area to some extent.
If it was the Montana State
Fan
area,
anime convention.
yeah, I don't think there's going to be any conventions around here where I'm at. So
I don't think they'll do too well at Anime Expo, to be honest with you, because Anime Expo is filled with people who love Futsunari and big tits and shit like that.
you know what? Out of all the anime gamer gators and stuff, when they were big and stuff, when I looked at the anime gamer gators, they were fans of a lot of hentai. So
They all.
and these are girls.
I don't.
And these are
Yeah.
and these are girls come from that post nude photos. These are women. So they're not
This
just
camera, this camera is so good. It picks up the. Okay, so I shot a photo of 3 of my Link items, right? I put the amiibo in the front, and the plushie, and the Epona and Link thing in the back, and
Mhm.
it is so precise. I can see. Okay. Oh, dude, I didn't even realize that's at 16%. Holy Jesus! I can see the fibers that I can't see with the naked eye on the like little fibers from carpet or whatever on the fucking amiibo.
What about did you try to do a test picture on your face?
It pulls out all the impurities. It makes me look worse than I fucking do right now. I look terrible. I've gained so much.
You shaved again. I mean,
I have to. It's work stuff.
Yeah, it's his job.
yeah. I just had to shave too. My facial hair was getting too long, so I'm like, you know what, the hell with it. I've been bike riding and stuff, so it's summer. You don't keep a beard during summer.
I wonder if I can actually remove some of this by blurring it out.
I believe animate a beard on you. Get an animation of a beard and put on your face. There you go.
It's just interesting because I can kind of fuzz it out just a little bit, but I would have to go through a really hardcore edit this photo to make it perfect. But anyway, let's see. Let's make this 1,000. I don't know what size. Probably 1,000 would do. 1,000 by 600. It's just gonna be so I can actually send it. But you'll see how clear.
So you're gonna try to take pictures on a Canon. What is that? A Canon?
Yeah, it's a Canon T5i.
Oh.
So I do have it. The area I live in has a lot of conventions and a lot of potential for social justice warriors panels. I'm wondering if I should go undercover to get these social justice warrior panels in full speech, full video camera potentially even.
I don't know
do it if you want to.
can, but if they allow you to.
Well, I would
do it if
definitely
you
ask
want to.
permission. Because God only knows these people run on, permission.
I know, and sometimes they tend to say no, or someone would have to record it secretly.
It's like, hey, could I,
Yeah,
do
that's
any
how
recording
Rob
of
got
this?
kicked. That's how Rob got kicked from the panel in Woo, is she actually used that as an excuse. So you have to be careful on using recording devices.
Yeah, because
all you got to do is from the beginning is ask it, hey, can I record this? I'm doing it for a research project.
About feminism and its historical advantages. And
Yeah.
in your mind, you're thinking of 19th century feminism.
Yeah, you don't need to be entirely accurate about it. I mean, technically,
No,
you are
you could
correct.
think in your mind about. You're thinking in your mind about
you can say it's for educational purposes,
feminism.
which is allowed.
Yeah, you just need to word it in a correct way. And it's why I didn't like how Ralph did it, because I would have done it in such a way where Brianna Wu would have let me put my phone up there to let me get a full voice recording of the entire thing.
Get him! Get him! Get him!
I would have been like, so I'm doing a research project about the advantages of feminism within the gaming community, and I would like to know if I could get a full voice recording of this panel with you.
Yeah, I could probably get away with it because nobody knows what I look like, so I could probably get away with something like that.
Yeah,
Just-
just say that
I-
you're doing this for educational purposes of telling people, hey, you're a very popular figure among the feminist community. I would like to record this video of you, and I'm going to upload it on YouTube. But you got to give them your information and everything in order for them to.
You have to have them sign a release too.
And
Yeah,
despite all the shit that I've been dealing with lately, the voice recording equipment that I have is actually pretty crap and doesn't actually capture my voice very well. And people don't know what I look like, so, well.
well, don't worry about it. It's not gonna be anything bad or worse. Besides, no one knows. Let me see.
And hopefully it stays that fucking way.
So I shrank this down from 5,700 or so pixels by, I don't know, 3,000 pixels to 1,000 pixels across. So you can take a look at the image.
And this is high quality. Yeah, it is.
That's high quality after I fucking shrank it.
Oh man.
Like literally, I could do some major pixel editing on any of these photos.
Yeah.
I'll show you a photo.
This
I
thing
took a
can go up
photo
to
of
how
my
many?
cat.
Wait, you're Michael Jordan?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, man. Get that beard back. You look a hell of a lot better with the beard.
Yeah, I know. I just can't. I can't because of work.
We're
Yeah, he has a job. A real
Yeah,
life
but
job.
still,
there's some jobs
you
that
can't have a beard.
work. Okay, here's a place
So
where
are you're working in the food industry?
No, I'm working in corporate PR.
no, you should work for one of the SJW's gaming websites and stuff, or not the gaming website.
Well, that's the
gaming
thing is like the
businesses.
SJW ones. Yeah, that shit flies. Having a beard and all that shit flies.
or
you know,
1980s
fucking pink hair,
or 1980s
Pink
Atari.
fucking. Well, no, I mean the pink fucking hair and all that shit that flies. But if you work for a nice PR company or whatever, you gotta look respectable.
Yeah, that's true.
Here is.
How is a beard unrespectable though? It's just kind of.
Question:
I don't
if
know.
I show up in a white suit, would that attract people?
Okay, Michael, move to the Middle East where beards are acceptable.
Oh god, that's where all the SJWs want to go anyway. They want that fucking Sharia law, morons.
No, I mean you.
I'm just
actually,
making gross exaggerations.
because apparently,
The hot dog.
Good God,
Okay,
man.
so
Your eyes
here,
are beautiful.
so you see that's another test photo that
Yeah,
I
I'll
did.
present it to everybody.
Can you see that?
Yep.
That's about 1/4 the size. That's on my other monitor, so that's about 1/4 the size. But you see the details that are on the ridges of the flower. It's got a nice bouquet in the back. Bouquet is just Japanese for blur. It's a stupid photography term. But yeah, this is kind of how the video is going to be. Like, we're going to look like this, and then the background's going to look like that. So it's
So
going to
you're
look
going to use the
artsy.
camera to record everything.
All the I'm planning to do over 20 videos. So
I'm not sure
20
I like the
videos.
idea of the blurry background, in my opinion. It's just.
it'll look good. It's not standard flat video. Flat video is fucking boring.
Could you do some test run videos first to give people an overall impression of it? Just to.
Yeah, give them an update.
I don't think I could really because E3 it's
No, no,
gonna look crazy inside. You
Yeah,
know,
just do some tests. How many people do you have that can get around with you for such a thing?
not many. Not
It
really
doesn't need to
anybody.
be. It doesn't need to be many. It just needs to be people who can walk behind you in the process.
No, the point is to blur those people out.
Hmm.
It's to blur out all that stuff to make it kind of E3. Okay, how do I explain this? There's a lot of shit going on at E3.
Okay.
There's a
Yeah.
whole lot of everything going on at E3. So, yeah, it's pretty terrible. Hold on one second. I'll be right back.
All right. Let's see. Kiss your cat in the chew on head. That's cute. All right, hold on.
Okay.
We're gonna go ahead and come back here.
Brady Garrison.
Yeah. So,
There again. Okay.
so what are your thoughts on that video? Did you see the video?
All right,
The
I'm
3-hour video.
Yeah.
I'm an hour and a half into it, and
It's fucking stupid to have 3-hour video. Jesus Christ, what the fuck are they thinking?
You know, he could have
totally agree.
done this with he could have made it into a 3-part video.
He could have fucking just said what was important in 10 minutes.
I know.
All their fucking shit that they did is just fucking so over the top. It's retarded. Nobody wants that shit. Anyway, this. I'm gonna show you guys right now the.
All right. The next one.
Okay, so this is the microphone setup.
It looks like a karaoke microphone.
Task manager.
looks
No,
like
this
a
is-
dildo.
Okay.
It's a Sony UWP.
Nice.
It's the professional
Yeah.
Wireless.
professional wireless.
Microphone.
Yeah, it's got
Yeah.
this. You
I'm
basically you hook this receiver.
Oh, it's that one that you put on your back, right? And you talk through it. Is the one
No,
nice?
no. This doesn't need it. This is you take this, you put it on the camera, right?
Yeah.
You take this, you plug it in, and then you just hold this microphone. No
Nice.
other shit.
God
This
damn,
thing's
Michael,
on and off.
you're going all out for E3 this year.
Yeah, this is
You know what,
like
Michael? You're going to be the
top-end
most
shit.
professional out of anyone in Gamergate. I don't think Leona has anything on you, and I definitely don't think what's her name?
Yana ain't coming to E3.
She's not. Oh, thank
yes,
God.
she
then.
is.
She
Yes,
is.
she
Oh, really?
She
Uh-huh.
wasn't going to Comic Con. I know that for a
Ste-
fact.
not Stephanie.
Right.
Sophia. Well, yeah, those idiots got in, and I think that's just fucking shady. I don't know what's going on with that, but
I'm
This
not
is
sure.
probably the
Sophia,
weirdest year for
you
E3
know,
ever.
wait, but you know Sophia, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know.
yeah.
I talked to her. She's
So-
actually a nice person.
So Sophia's gonna co-host a lot of stuff with me. I don't know what fucking Mercedes is doing. She's kind of like, I guess, fucked off or something, or she's still away. I'm not totally sure what she's fucking doing. But anyway, so she's gonna be doing stuff. I've been making appointments for both of us. So Atlas, Natsume, all that shit. Like, you know, Natsume's the guys who did Harvest Moon.
Not everyone's a big fan.
What do you mean?
Like,
No. I mean, like I got those for us. Like I secured those appointments for us.
okay.
So we're gonna have a lot of that. Like we're gonna have a lot of cool stuff. I always dig. Miku's the girl who runs the PR for the last like 10 years for Natsume. They've always been nice. Maybe I can get them to do a what is it called? Contest. Maybe give away one of the Harvest Moon plushies or something. We'll see.
Not bad.
Good. You don't have to tell. You remember she told us not to talk about that.
What, Natsume? No. I said specifically things in the other stuff that is related to software. Plushies
Yeah,
and
the
bullshit
game,
are not.
Not to mention the game.
We're
Yeah,
not
no,
supposed to
but
talk about amiibos and stuff like that, but we could talk about. You're not supposed to talk about any of that, but you could talk
Yeah,
about.
because you remember you told us not to mention that game.
yeah, no. Software. Plushies isn't software, dude.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I know what I'm
I'm
doing.
sorry,
I've done this
Michael.
for 10. No problem. Don't worry about it. I've done this for 10 years, man. Like this ain't no thing, son. You know
Ain't
what I'm
nothing
saying?
like a chicken wing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Wait, this is confusing. What goes with what in here? Okay, this is a stand. I know this plugs in, but how does this set up? Am
It's
I
a
missing?
Sony.
No, I mean it's got. Oh, this is
You
a
don't get
belt.
the joke of that one. It came from an anime.
I've never heard. I don't think I've heard that before.
It's some anime that did that. Like the guy kind of said it's a Sony.
Oh, God, how many people have done that shit?
Yeah,
Whoa, this is
it's a
weird.
Japanese joke that's common. It's like they say it's a Sony.
Okay, so this is fucking weird. Okay, so it has a belt clip for the thing that's supposed to stick onto the fucking camera, which is fucking weird. Um, but how is this supposed to? I need to figure out how to get the thing to clip on here. Oh, Jesus. It's like it has like a standard belt, like it's hard to explain, but this hooks in upside down, so it sits this way.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why it would sit that way, right? Because these little things have to go into this slot, like that, and sit 1, 2, like that. Unless,
Yeah.
no, it wouldn't sit this way. It would have to sit that way. It's just very odd that it has it set up like that. I'm trying to figure out, like, how the fuck is that supposed to work? Shoe mount adapter. Where does the shoe mount adapter adapt to? Like, look, like, seriously.
It doesn't have pictures.
Well, it has just some very vague, nondescript pictures. I haven't seen anything of, like, how you connect what to what. Which I think that would probably be the first thing you do.
All right.
Well, you do have headphones that say Sony.
For ethical concerns here, I've got to ask: are you getting paid by Sony to advertise your shit?
No, I wish.
You wish Sony would sponsor you for this. You are
You know
definitely
what?
using Sony products.
I really want Bad Dragon Dildos to sponsor us, actually.
Oh man.
Oh, I get it now. Okay, so this.
Well, you are covering the whole thing. I wanted to recommend Blazers for you, but I don't think they would.
Yeah, no, I messaged browsers, but they didn't say anything.
They didn't
Okay,
bite.
so yeah, they didn't say anything. Okay, so actually, the way that I thought that it doesn't sit is the way it sits. It actually sits awkwardly back like this. So
Okay, so
and then
how are you
this
going to position it? That's the question.
this actually, how does this work? This goes underneath.
Does it have a slot or any possible way to put it in?
I've got a better question. Why are you trying to figure this out live on stream?
He's
Oh, this is
bored.
live?
It happened to us.
Oh. Yeah. So anyway,
Ah,
any happenings happening?
Yeah,
Besides
you told us about Brianna Wu, right?
Oh yeah. Well, fucking, she's trying to beat Peter Molyneux right now for being the world's fucking biggest liar.
are you
Fucking
kidding me?
amazing.
She already passed Peter Molyneux years ago.
Yeah, yeah, we should ask her. We should go ahead and ask her that question.
Are you a pathological liar?
Yeah, I know, right?
I know everyone should ask her that question. Everyone,
Okay.
if you're watching this, keep spamming "Why are you a pathological liar?" to Brianna Wu. Be
I know,
funny
right?
enough to hear that one.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we just committed targeted harassment with that one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but I
that's
can
fine.
imagine people in an interview
How many
would ask
people
her
are
that
how many
question.
people are watching though?
Well, it's 10 people.
Oh, okay.
Not a big deal.
Is Batman
Oh,
on?
you're gonna put that on top. Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, that's how it sits. Because
That's
you're
how
not
it's
going to be
on.
using the flash. Actually, I might have it set so that I can quickly. I mean, it doesn't add much weight at all. This thing's super light. So I mean,
Yes, I can imagine you trying to test that thing out and sing some Japanese song like karaoke style.
well, this actually they gave me all Polaroid like stand, like quick light stand cleaner, but a remote too, so I can
And
hit
the
it.
fisheye as well.
Yeah, I got a fisheye lens and stuff, but I mean, I'm not gonna probably really use that. Maybe for some just cool photos.
Yeah.
I might take a gallery and just do just for like day one gallery shots just throughout the day while we're doing the video, just so that there's like a couple of gallery, like day one gallery, day two gallery, and take like a good
Good amount, and then
10,
videos.
10, well, 10, 20 photos, right? I have two memory cards. I have one that's for video and one's for photos, right?
Oh, that's interesting.
I'll swap
And how
those
much
out.
did you spend on that?
This set?
Yeah.
Too much. All together, I mean, I'm also putting my own funding into it, so it's probably going to be about 16, all the equipment.
Oh, 1,600. That's not bad.
Mhm. It isn't actually. This thing right here, this is supposed to be $600 to $700.
Damn.
Yeah.
Just that. The camera is supposed to be for all the lenses and everything was supposed to be around 1,000.
Shit.
Just those things by itself.
Oh,
so I
Jeez,
managed
Mike.
to get. I managed to
That's
scour
nice.
the fucking internet and find just insane deals.
You know what,
For
Mike?
all brand new equipment. This is all brand new
No,
shit.
you are the greatest. You're possibly the greatest deal maker on the internet now. Because
Yeah, right.
the type of stuff you came up with for E3 and stuff like that. Yeah, you're an ultimate deal seeker.
I'm still trying to get in contact with that one video. I'm not going to spoil it for anybody, but I'm still working to get that stuff in contact.
I'm actually looking forward to the Nintendo World Championship. Hopefully that'll be fun.
Yes.
Shit, that's coming up too. I
Finally
totally
took one of
forgot.
those bastards down.
I need to.
You wanna know what I would like?
on.
I would love it if Nintendo released a Wii U version of the Nintendo World Championship for download.
What are you talking about? It's what's coming out. It's Retro Game
It's
Challenge.
the remix.
Yeah, it's super retro remix or whatever.
There's gonna be a lot going down at E3 this year.
Part
Yeah,
1. I think it was
really.
part 1 and part 2 that they're putting out.
I'll be right back.
All right.
This is gonna be really awkward though on this camera. I think I'm gonna have to. I guess I could do it very gingerly, like wrap it around.
Where
Or
does
no-
it connect?
It connects right here, so
Mhm.
it'll be.
Okay.
Yeah.
Trying to think, where's
That's
this
awesome.
mic? Yeah, so the mic, it goes like that. It plugs in, and then I'm gonna have to lightly roll this up so that it doesn't figure
Yo,
eight.
that Witcher 3 game
Yeah.
is
So you're gonna try to make sure that let's see.
It's so weird how it sits because the microphone slot is right in front of all my autofocus, auto stabilization, and all that shit. Which I'm
What
not
about
going to be flipping in and out of, but it's in a very awkward position to.
Okay, Michael, I want to ask you something. What do you think of The Witcher 3?
So far, I mean,
It
it's a
looks
great.
good. It actually looks really good on the game.
It's
PC.
I mean, you got to think, man. My system is it lags too. I'm having so much
Yeah,
lag. with
I
it.
know because you added.
don't know what
you
it
added
is. I don't-
something new to it. You added
Yeah,
the cooling
because-
system.
Well, no. I mean, the cooling system's allowing me to fucking play all the games without overheating my system. But what's
Yeah.
really weird is there must be some sort of software or something. Because remember, I was streaming it before, and it
Yeah.
was super. It was 60 frames, and no chugging, no nothing. It was just getting my CPU super hot, and then like I restarted after I rebooted my computer. Something fucking took effect. And started lagging the shit out of it, and I
Yeah,
don't know
look-
why. I mean, it varies. I can tell there's a process in the background. There's some sort of process in the background that's causing the issue. I just
Yeah,
don't know where
there
it
was
is.
like a lag one time. There was like a little lag I saw on Twitch once.
Yeah, according to it's an it's a coding process that's probably the problem.
I don't know. It was super weird. But I mean, if I turn off Twitch, the game runs 60 frames, no problem.
Yeah.
I mean, the game is solid. You know what? I mean, I've been playing it for several hours. No tits. Where's all these tits that people are talking about? Where's all the sex scene? I'm not getting any of it. I mean, maybe it's the choices.
You have to
that
talk
they
to the ladies. That's probably the part of what the
I
game
talk to
is.
fucking everybody.
Yeah.
Talk
I
to
look-
fucking
I
everybody.
tried-
The only
yeah.
thing I've seen people talk about so far is the woman beater, the guy that beat his wife, whatever.
You know
whatever,
what?
it
And that
died.
it's a very
Actually,
The
real
bloody,
moment.
are you
Michael,
talking about?
explain
you're talking about
that
the
side of the
Bloody
story.
Baron?
Explain that thing because I saw that full story of the game. I saw the full scene.
What
It's like
the Bloody Baron?
yeah,
Yeah.
that was so real. It was like that was a good story.
I don't know. I haven't seen him actually beat the shit out of her.
No, he goes into tears saying it was all his fault. And
Oh yeah. You're talking about the bloody. Oh, okay. So you were watching the stream then, right? When I'm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I remembered.
Oh,
that
okay.
was a good stream.
So what happened in the beginning, right? Is that he kind of sends you on this errand to go find his missing daughter and wife. And
Yeah.
then you kind of use your Witcher senses and you check and you find out like, oh, there was a hole put through the wall and the candlestick's broken. And you're going, oh, there was a fight. So you go and you try to find the trail of what's going on. And then that is kind of where what you guys saw, right? So you're it's leading into him going, I don't know if I caught this other part on stream, but the basically, it goes to where you saw how he says it's like, it's my fault. Got in a fight.
Yeah, well, you showed that part.
His wife has a miscarriage, and
Oh, that
he
was
basic-
a creepy stream. This
yeah,
part.
you saw that part where, and then
Oh,
you have to
that.
go through. You have a choice. You can either kill it, right? But I mean, I play like how I would play. So I would decide it was like, well, I'm gonna like liberate the spirit. Like if you saw earlier in the stream too, like there was a part where the guy's like trying to give me money, and the whole time I'm like, God, I hate this fucking guy. I'm like, no, fuck you. You can keep your money, asshole. I'm not gonna be bought by you.
No.
You know what I mean?
You can find a dude's goat too. The goat.
Oh, the goat fucker.
Yes.
Oh, the goat fucker. That was funny. I was just like, he called it princess and everything. I was just like, oh man, I knew right away. Because the Bloody Baron goes, he's like, oh, he's a bit daft. He says he diddles his goat and shit.
That was
Oh, boy.
stupid. The thing that the review of the game, it was stupid. The one that other people did the review of, the Polygon review of it was just.
Dude, I don't understand. Like even the Destructoid review, I don't understand either because right now, I'm over. Oh, I see how I can do this. I'm over 20 hours of content into the game. I just haven't had time between this and Splatoon, and I have a couple other games that I'm playing for various reasons that I can't review for the site. But
You have a big pile of shame games, huh? A list of them?
no, these are all brand new things that aren't even out. So yeah, so I'm like going through all this shit, and so I haven't had time, and then. I borrowed friend's system to do the review for Splatoon, so that I could get that out early, right? And then I had to contact my Nintendo PR. I'm like, hey, look, I know that you couldn't get me a review copy, but it just so happens that I'm actually playing a copy of the game right now. I know this is unorthodox, but can you shoot me the embargo stuff so I don't screw that up? And they were really cool about it. They're like, yeah, we're sorry we couldn't get you a copy. It's so limited. Nintendo doesn't give out many copies. Anytime it's a Nintendo thing,
they gave
it's
mostly to
super
IGN.
limited.
Wow.
Yeah, they give a fuck ton to IGN. There was no reason to. Like,
It's
they
like-
just wanted all their friends. Basically, I think they wanted it to be like, oh, get all your friends to play. But it's like, Nintendo doesn't need to market it that way. The game is fucking legit. And when they market it that way and they cut out what. Here would be the best thing. If they didn't give it to IGN and they gave it to all the small indie sites and the smaller sites and got them a buzz about it. Because I can tell you right now, checking back on the coverage for the Splatoon that we did, that's like, we have like 45,000 uniques or something hits on those.
Yeah, especially when I put that
It
up
was
on
huge.
Google.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. JT's taking care of I didn't even know people besides Google employees used Google Plus. So
Yeah,
go figure.
I
Right?
Hey, Google Plus.
there's like almost 600,000 in that community. It's like,
Yeah, so we've been getting some good pickup from there. But, that's the thing, too, is people keep trying to post our stuff on Reddit. We're blocked on Reddit. The site is
I know
blocked.
they literally block the content when I try to post
nobody,
it.
yeah, nobody is shadow banned. None of Ship2Block 20's writers are shadow banned for any of that. Because usually if you post your own stuff, they shadow ban you, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of
But
stuff going
they
on.
went out of their way to block the site.
Why would they?
That's ridiculous.
Why do you think they did it?
Is there man children?
No, because look at all the stuff that we posted. Look at the fucking crippling thing of Randy Harper's bullshit, and look at all the shit that we did with Woo, and we did legit shit that people we still get searches every week. There's at least 100 views on those, and it'll always and it's not slowing down. Sometimes it even increases. So I mean, you're gonna just keep seeing that over and over and over again. You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
so that stuff is there forever, and there's no way that they could get it removed because guess what? None of it's liable. It's all true.
Yeah.
That's our policy. We have to have a definitive proof that XYZ happened. But that's how we report stuff. Also, Kyle, new writer on the site, he's going to be covering indie games.
From 2-Stash.
Yeah, 2-Stash. We're slowly acquiring people from the sites that have been kind of hodgepodged or not getting as many views or placements. So, so we got people from all around.
Yeah,
now.
if you still need someone for what's it called, E3 and stuff like that, I could cover some games.
Oh yeah. No. I mean, I'm gonna probably. I haven't been able to sort through all the stuff yet, dude.
I have a good feeling about Assassin's Creed because the new game I was looking at, I closely examined a lot of things about it.
Question: Is Kyle coming with you to E3, or is he going to?
No, he's not coming with me to E3. It's like Mercedes is supposed to be the one going.
I know, and she probably needs to talk to you, and we should try to message her.
I don't know if she's even back yet. I have no clue.
How long is she out there?
I don't know. She's out on a shoot.
Yeah.
I have a better camera though than hers.
It shoots high quality HD video.
Dude, I could do the craziest fucking HD porn if she wanted. Amazing photos.
I'm not sure if you want to do that with her. You might lose a little bit of respect in the gaming community. I'm kidding.
Yeah. As for what's going
for
I miss
fucking
Satan,
doing.
by the way,
hopefully getting some money. I wouldn't do it for free.
Did you hear what happened to Satan?
Yeah, he dropped out for a bit.
You know what? I say this: if he
I miss him.
needs time off, I say let him. But if there's something going on like what happened with like Lizzie and stuff like that, you know what? More power to him for dropping
I think
out.
he just took a break.
Yeah, we all need.
Yeah,
He
because
took
of
a
the whole
break.
E-celeb thing.
I'm the only one who I don't think who's really taken a break. Like I've
I
tried.
haven't either. I've been here since Burgers and
I
Fries.
know you've been working your ass off, man.
You know, it's really weird because it's like a lot of people don't even realize. Like people will go like it happened today. Guy was like telling me some stuff. Oh, you should. I'm like, this is all stuff that we already know. Like. People don't understand where I sit in a lot of this stuff, and it's kind of good too because it's like, it's that idea. It's like, what was the best trick that the devil played on humanity, making him think that he doesn't exist? So it's kind of nice actually to tote that line. I mean, the amount of hate mail we've been getting has died out, in our
So the Antes aren't saying you hate mail anymore, or is it?
No, I mean they're not telling me that they're gonna kill me and shit anymore, which is nice.
They're that crazy to you?
Oh yeah, but they do that to everybody. People don't even realize it. A lot of us just don't talk about it, but it's just a thing that happens.
That's the best to do.
The one thing that I always laughed at was people threatening to kill themselves if I didn't stop doing what I was doing. So I'm like, how does that? Why do I give a fuck about you? I think there should be less people on this planet. Go ahead, fucking off yourself, you idiot. If you can't enjoy all the fucking nifty shit like fucking cameras and fucking new 3DSs and fucking coffee and everything, then
Yeah, I know. Like the next episode of CSI, for example.
Yeah, go watch Daredevil on Netflix. That's a pretty good show. Damn.
there's a lot of stuff to enjoy. So what? I get $25 a month on Patreon. Whatever. So what?
But that's not a lot. And
Dude. People say shit like, "Oh, they shouldn't be donating. They should donate to Brianna Wu." It's like,
oh my god, bullshit. That's all I say.
it's like, go ahead and keep listening to that psychopathic, I'm gonna say some nasty stuff. I should just stop there. But
Yeah, she's
it's
like
just ridiculous.
she's like a freaking turtle trying to go like, you know what? And she nods her head every time.
You know what, Brianna Wu, she's gonna be in deep shit pretty soon.
Yeah, let me see if I could do it. She has this little thing where she does this.
What were you saying,
She
Michael?
does this. And she does the whole nodding thing, like, and her eyes are wide open, going like,
Oh god.
Well,
uh-huh.
Never trust anybody where you can completely see the white around their eyes. That's my rule of thumb. If you can see the white completely around their eyes, there's a fucking problem.
Yeah.
She's. I don't trust these social
There you
justice warriors. They try to act like they're morally perfect and stuff. Just like what happened with the Duggar family. You just saw their channel, 19 Kids and Counting, just got canned.
19 kids and counting. Wow.
It got canned.
A cool thing about this that I'm gonna do with this is I'm in the process of design. You know how like newscasters have the thing that sits on?
Yeah.
I'm actually making one with the Ship to Block 20 ship
All right.
in a plastic 3D mold.
What the hell? Oh my god.
How much does that cost?
I have all the stuff. I used to do plastic molding and all that stuff myself.
Okay, cool.
So I'm gonna do it, and then I'll paint it up all nice, and I gotta make a clay one first. So I gotta go buy like $10 in clay.
Oh my god, the game
stencil
lagged
it.
out of control. That was just stupid. You know how Far Cry 3 had all those glitches, Michael?
Far Cry
came across
3?
Far Cry
I'm sorry. I was thinking of Crisis 3 for a second.
No, I'm playing Far Cry 3. I'm playing Blood Dragon on Far Cry 3, and I came across one of the animals I'm hunting, and it just started glitching out of control. The animals just started moving
That's
every
one
direction.
thing I'm actually bummed about. I never had a chance to play Blood Dragon. I just haven't had the
actually
spare
good game.
money.
Blood Dragon's hilarious.
Yeah, I
It
haven't had the
is.
spare money or time to do that.
It's actually $20.
Yeah, I
15
I have so many other things that I gotta to get.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
What I want to kind of do is I kind of want to get a hotel room and then invite people sporadically that that I can trust and like have a drink with them or whatever and have maybe like have some music.
There is a rental apartment. It's available on the 19th.
I'm not doing something like that. I'll do it in a hotel where I know that there's security and shit.
What?
Yeah, there is security. It's like an apartment. It's like nearby by the convention center.
Yeah, I won't rent anybody's fucking house to do whatever. I'll get a hotel.
Yeah,
That's
no,
fine.
like, yeah, I'm still clueless about the GG gathering, and I just hope it goes out well. I'll be there for a little while. I might go to your hotel, Michael. I don't know yet, but I have family out there too, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, because I might have like a little gathering of people. Depends. I mean,
If I could come up there, I would, but right now I have other things I have to get done.
Yes.
And
And we're gonna make sure that we bring in the music for.
That's kind of how I have it set. I have it looped through with the little plastic thing on the.
We'll make sure Milo gets some interesting music hits on his party. Make sure it's like techno beats from Europe.
You could probably
Techno
get
Viking.
Milo. You could probably get Milo to-
Techno Viking. Remember?
What?
Does anybody remember that, or am I just too old?
Techno Viking.
Yeah, he was just. Oh god damn it! I keep on plugging my.
Okay,
Okay,
I could
that's
say
what
like-
I'm. That's what
You
I'm
know,
gonna
I
go
could say-
buy. I'm gonna go buy a fucking new headset.
You know what I
That's
could
what
say,
I need to
Michael? Just invite Milo over. He might come.
I don't want it. I don't want him coming anywhere near me.
Why?
In what way do you not want him to come near you?
I think that's self-explanatory.
Yes, I understand.
Oh, yeah.
So I was going through just some of my old E3. So like, see,
Mm-hmm.
this is when I was using Muko.com as my media site thing, just
Yeah.
for my
Cool.
just for consulting. I had like my portfolio and stuff on there. This was, let's see.
So now you're gonna do ship to block 20.
Yeah, it's done through ship to block 20. Here's my other pass.
Wow.
That was through
Exhibitor
Fox.
only.
Yeah, 20th Century Fox. Pass.
Oh, really? You were PR for them?
No, can't talk. Well, I'm just don't say anything like that. Our stuff is secret, but you can see the photos. The
movies?
alien thing.
Oh, right on.
Give me a second. I gotta pull this up.
Here.
Gotta get off
That,
the
they
blood
have
driven.
this huge thing, and they took photos of you while you were in the.
Nice.
This was for Alien Isolation.
Oh.
How'd
okay.
you like that game? So I've never played Alien Isolation.
Or not, sorry, not Alien Isolation, Colonial Marines. My bad.
Oh,
That
God.
was bad.
That was a disaster.
It was shit.
I
But-
told Deeble. This is for when I was only doing video work for Ship 2 Block 20 a while back. This is back in 2013. I only did a couple of videos because I had the idea for Ship 2 Block 20 back then with a podcast. But this was Long Beach Comic Con.
Yeah, I saw some of the stuff that you did.
Our favorite I Am 8-Bit, who's now our enemy. Here's one of their press passes.
Oh, wow.
Who?
They blocked me on Twitter, too.
Here is
Yeah.
my Comic-Con professional badge from 2010.
Oh, I was
San
there.
Diego.
Oh, I was there.
You should go to New York. I like New York.
Yeah, 2010, I was there. I remember that one.
Yeah, I was in.
Assassin's Creed VIP Ubisoft badge.
Wow, you were playing the multiplayer?
Yeah, before
Assassin's
anybody even
Creed
had it.
3? Or
No, that was
Unity?
back. No, this was back for Brotherhood before it came out.
Jeez. That was
Yeah,
the first time
when
they...
they introduced the multiplayer.
Yeah, that was the first time they were really doing that. This was from Magic Project Pool trade show for the clothing. And then here is what I handsomely. This is what I should be looking. This was me at the Oscars.
Wow.
Oh, dude. That's badass. Oh, wow.
So yeah.
Oscar setup.
Nah, it's not set up. This is all the press passes. They all look this way.
Oh, really? You used to be part of the entertainment industry.
This is where you're allowed to go. This tells you where you're allowed to go.
Oh, okay.
So I could go into the setup areas and,
Okay.
and like film people coming down the aisles and stuff like that,
Oh, okay.
and interview people. Yeah. Yeah. Oscars. This was last year.
That's interesting.
This was March 2nd.
Are you going to do it again?
No, I don't do film anymore.
Oh, that sucks.
What other things do I have a bunch. Oh shit! Here's another. Oh, this was from last
Stay
year.
down, nerd.
This was from last year.
Oh, yeah. You were part of
Ooh, wow.
Destructoid at E3.
Part of their video crew. I have a bunch. I mean, I have so many fucking lanyards. It's unbelievable, dude.
Wow.
Because you get a lanyard every time.
Yeah, you do get a lanyard at conventions.
I've lost so many of them now. I had a. Hold on. Let me try to. Oh, Here was my Xbox One
Press pass.
pass from
Were
when
you
we
in Redmond?
launched Xbox One.
So what
And
did they have to
didn't-
say about
And they
Matrix?
didn't give me one. They didn't
After-
fucking give me one, and I was pressed for the event. I was the only person who didn't fucking get one. Unbelievable.
So what
That
did they have to
sucks.
say about Matrix during that event, during the Xbox One reveal?
Dude, you know what? I knew he was gonna be fired. Like, I got word as soon as he stepped on stage.
Why? Because
He fucking was committing career suicide. He fucked up so much shit, and he just was like, fuck everybody. Like, he was... I don't know what his fucking deal
He
is.
was a bad choice to represent Microsoft big time.
So, and here, you want to talk about old? God, I can't even remember. Oh, this was actually... No, this isn't too old. They've upped the quality. Okay. So, this was during E3 2010. Right?
Yeah.
5 years ago, right? It was
Yeah.
25. Ooh.
Right.
Holy shit.
This is what the passes look like.
Oh, wow.
See how play. No, let's look at.
And then they have a scanner on it for some reason.
Yeah, no, they have to scan every single time they go in. Now it's super strict. You have to show ID when you go in.
Oh,
So-
really now?
But,
Dang,
so
that's crazy.
This was 2010. You see how plain and simple it is,
Yeah.
right? Now this is 2014. Look at the difference.
Wow.
They went because so many people were forging passes and getting in.
Yeah. That's what
they've-
SCPC does too. They
Yeah.
change their passes up to multiple different colors.
Who?
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
and now they're two-sided too. Like I don't know if you can kind of tell this, but like now they're two-sided. They're not just like on a piece of paper with some foil.
They might as
So-
well just put a picture ID on that thing and just say, "Hey, I'm with this."
I think they are. I think they're gonna. I think the next step is they're gonna put picture IDs on the passes.
Wow.
Yeah, because a lot of people swap passes in and out, and that's kind of like. So yeah, that's 6 years of E3 sitting right there.
Wow.
Yeah.
But all I have to say is,
That's the thing. That was before I was keeping my passes. Like I didn't even bother keeping the passes, and it was at that time I was like, I'm gonna just keep all my media stuff. I have a box that just has all the media passes in it,
jeez,
and I keep them. I think maybe one day down the road I'll like try to put them on a collage or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That'd be kind of cool, right? To have like a poster thing with all the, like, because it's like a history thing. You get to see the changes and how elaborate shit got and what changed and what you're doing. The one thing that I love though, okay, so at Long Beach Comic Con they gave out these lanyards, and they say, and this was for Long Beach Comic Con, and it says "I heart boobies."
Oh, I remember those.
Oh, wow.
Oh man, I love
There's
what they
also
put
a
in this
belt.
game.
Someone
I
actually
was
has
just-
a belt of that.
I think that I was just like, dude, if this was okay, if they gave out that lanyard this year, can you all these fucking passes?
That's
Could you,
good
could
history.
Could you imagine how many people would be triggered? Like that's what I was.
I don't
thinking.
think
I'm
they
just
would give a
laughing.
shit about it anymore because they're in
Okay,
California. What do you expect?
You know what I found? I was playing Blood Dragon stuff, and they had a study saying that video games are coping measure, and she went like, whoa, like that. She went like, F the people that say that violence.
Or they said what?
At Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon, they talked about video games and violence. It was pretty.
What about how they help you become
Coping.
less violent?
It's like a coping mechanism they did a joke of. And
That whole game is a big joke, but it's funny
It
as
is.
hell.
I love it. It's like a.
I know.
One of my favorite
I
things
played
I've
that
done
game
is
and
like,
beat it, man. It was such a ridiculous comedy type game that you just didn't give a crap about the
here's
bad
another
graphics
press
or anything.
Here's another fucking press pass. This was from Kamikaze. This is some of the people were wondering about the videos like that I did before with like Bill Champion, who's the guy who's doing Power Entertainment for Stan Lee and the
really?
Zodiac Project. Yeah, so that's where all that came.
I went to Kamikaze for one day last year. I kind of had a bad experience, but I wasn't prepared on my part though, so
What it? I mean, it's pretty chill. It's pretty laid
No,
back.
it is. It's chill. No, it's just
It's
I
like
lost my
Monday.
friend and all this other stuff
Oh,
happened. My phone died and it just sucks. And oh, and you have to be careful. My credit card froze out there when I was at Kamikaze and that sucked.
how did it
Even though I
freeze?
had money, I had over $200 and my credit card froze when I was trying to buy
Oh,
some
did you
manga.
did you not tell people you were traveling or something?
Yeah, that's what happened. I didn't tell my bank. That was my mistake. I forgot to do that.
I did that going to Japan, and they freaked the fuck out. They were like,
Yeah.
"Somebody's making charges from Japan." I was like, "No, it's me. I'm in Japan." You
Yeah,
fucking idiot.
someone, yeah, the bank told me, oh, there's some Canadian dealer or something charging your card. I'm like, what? And then, like, my card froze and it was just crazy. And I got stuck in LA at Union Station. It was a nightmare.
Weird.
That
Yeah,
sucks.
that was the worst experience I had, though. But next year, no, this year, hopefully, I'll be prepared.
Oh God, I
Yeah, I
kind of
couldn't
want to
get a
play
train
Seven
ticket, couldn't get
Days.
nothing.
I kind of want to play 7 Days to Die. I gotta figure out a way. Man, does
What is
anybody?
7 Days to Die about anyway? Is it
It's
just a...
Minecraft, but with zombie. It's like DayZ mixed with Minecraft.
Oh,
So like you could build your base and all. It has a huge focus on building shit and gathering material and all that stuff. So, but like it's every 7 days the zombies go insane. There's like a
really do.
million of them. You need to like fortify your shit. Like I remember when I first played it before it started going crazy and super overheating before I got my heatsink. Um, I found a temporary military base setup that was around and managed to dig out the front of where the ladder is, so you had to jump to it, right? And then I put barbed wire like all around, so they would just get caught up in the barbed wire and kill themselves. But like, I tried to do the same thing because I didn't get all the material that I wanted, and what ended up happening is on the 14th day, because there's spider zombies. It's like they add one new zombie type every 7 days. And there was like these fucking spider zombies that they can crawl up any wall basically. So when I made my fort the second time, when I was playing, I managed to find a spot where I can mine into. It's really hard to get up to the point where you can mine. Like first you gotta fucking survive. You start off with nothing, like most of them. You have to make stone axe and all that shit, and just basic survival shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I was really far in when it started going really bad for me, overheating and whatnot. But, and then my file got corrupted because it kept overheating. But yeah, so like I built this base and I kind of learned like I made everything out of concrete, but the zombies like can hit. Like they can finally break through concrete if they hit it enough. So you have to run around and repair it during certain times if you don't set it up to where they can't like hit into it. But what I figured out was I built a lip, like a wall with a lip, and then a trench that was about a person deep, and then put spikes at the bottom of that trench, and then filled it full of water. Because spider zombies can't, like all zombies can't swim. So
Yeah.
they won't initially hit dirt areas to like try to knock the dirt from underneath you without what is it called? Without having like enough distance or whatever. So by having a fucking what is it called? Like having a person or two-person deep sort of thing with the spikes. They just fall onto the fucking spikes, and then they just float around there, and they'll die.
so it's actually a really good game.
It is a really good game. It's just the RAM dumping issues, massive RAM dumping issues. If you don't have a heatsink on your processor, it's gonna fucking burn up like a firecracker. If you don't have a decent PC, it's probably gonna fuck up too.
My processor is AMD, so it'll probably shut down anyway.
No,
I have
really.
an- I have
What is
an
what is
AMD.
your
I have an AMD.
processor?
It's a 6300 6-core. 6300.
I think mine's a 64 FX.
Mine's like a 6-core. I know that for a fact. I haven't.
Yeah, 6 series are all. I found out all 6 series are 6 cores.
Yeah. I have
Anything
like a
above
6300, and I've learned that when my computer heats up too much, my games start to freeze. So I think I'm gonna have to add a water cooling liquid cool fan on it or something.
You know what? I watched a shit ton of before I do any purchases, I watch a fuck ton of videos, and from everything that I've seen, the $30 Cool Master that I got is just as good as any entry level $50 to $80 water cooler.
Nice.
There's no real there's no real reason to have water cooler. I mean, you can irk out a little bit of more cooling, but it doesn't scale well. Like the price and everything for the air heatsink cooling is it's better. You just got to make sure that you apply the thermal paste correctly and whatnot. What I really want though is I'm looking into in a couple of months. I'm gonna go get a FX 960.
I have a 970. It's actually pretty good.
970 is a little too expensive for me.
Get it from Cutting Edge.
Well, the 960 is only 250, 225.
But if you get it from if you're like low on price and stuff, I couldn't suggest it more. The Cutting Edge.
Cutting Edge.
Yeah, you pay a month for it. That's what I do. I couldn't afford even the cheapest
Oh,
one.
is this the monthly thing?
Yeah, it is.
Well, no, I'm not gonna rent. I'll own the
You
thing.
own it.
It's
You
basically
rent
they're
it all.
leasing you, but you can pay it until you own it. It's like rent to own.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you have to pay more money for it than it
Yeah.
would just cost to buy it. Why would I do that? I'll probably just buy it in a sporadic.
Because no matter what I have, I can never afford it, even with the full $350 for it, even if I had the money. So you know what? I'd rather get a good good graphics card. But yeah,
I mean, how much is it monthly though?
it's $40.
God, that's a lot.
I know it is, but
Yeah, $40 a month. You could probably pay that off.
I can.
Why wouldn't you just do Amazon Finance?
I don't have the best credit rating, so
Oh, okay.
I tried to. I tried to get it. I tried to do it. If I would have gotten an Intel system, not AMD.
I like AMD because AMD allows you to do the video editing.
How do you
and stuff.
shut the cooling? How do you shut that auto cool off? Should I keep it off since I don't have a good fan?
Auto cool?
Should I keep it on? The cool and quiet. I have
Always
quiet.
keep cooling on.
Why?
Always make sure because you'll burn out your shit.
Okay, so
AMDs are pretty flimsy when it comes to heat. Like that's one thing. Is like if it's shutting
Yeah,
down or
they
if it's
overheat too
overheating.
easily.
But dude, the Cool Master heatsink I'm using right now, I have the processor that's just above yours, like a couple steps, right?
yeah, I'm gonna buy
$30 heatsink.
I'm gonna buy.
heatsink
Yeah,
from
I'm gonna
Cool
buy it
Master?
since this is an AM+3 system. Since it's an AM+3 socket motherboard, I'm gonna buy when it comes down to it during like Cyber Monday deal again. I'm gonna buy that $200 and some odd 8-core one. The F8. I can't think of what it's called, but I know it's the 8-core. It's like the 4.3 gigahertz 8-core processor.
Yeah, I'm eventually gonna get I'm gonna get the video card first, and then it's gonna hit a bottleneck. I think the motherboard that I have right now could probably go up to a Titan. From what I looked at the compatibility charts. I mean, a Titan's $1,000, and it's just like, why? Because you can get a just for almost the same amount of performance, you can get the 980 for less than 5. You can get it for 450 now.
Mhm.
And the performance is almost dead on with the Titan. I mean, I think the Titan is for, you know how the new trend is now is the small form factor PCs.
I
You know,
hate these.
they're about the size of a Xbox 3 or an Xbox One and a PS4 put together.
I wouldn't trust those. That's just my
They
opinion.
work. Those work, and they run cool too. That's the thing. I think that's what the big draw for a Titan. It runs super cool. You can fit in a small form factor if you do it right. You can do a big fucking cooler on the processor too, whatever processor you choose. You could probably build a fucking thing that will last you for 10 years for $2,000 nowadays. You know,
Yeah.
I saw
I'm-
one card that was $5,000 and it doesn't
Wow.
even hit. It doesn't even hit the fucking benchmarks of a Titan. It's like what? Why
But
the
there's a
fuck would
reason
you-
why I did cutting edge. It's
I
because,
think that's what is it for, anyways? Is it for desktop or for?
People
do you
were
think-
telling me that it was for at least the $5,000 one was for video editing, but I didn't see
Yeah.
anything. I didn't see anything that was like, oh, this is for video editing.
I'm
I would have
wondering
gone with the
something here,
Titan.
Mike. I'm wondering something here, Mike. The 970s. How long do you think they'll last for?
Well, if we're still able to use the, well, let me put it this way: I'm using only the 1 gig. What is it? The 630. What is it? No. What the fuck is the? Hold on 1 second. I'm using the 1 gig GTX 650 Ti boost overclock, auto overclock. That fucking thing can run Witcher 3. That thing could run Crisis. It could run Crisis 3, and like max out that shit. I think that you'll be. I mean, and I'm only running one. I'm not SLIing it. If this card right now is only 1/3 the performance of the 970. So this card came out in 2010, right? And it's only 1/3 of the performance of that. I think that will probably last you for a fucking long time, like another at least 5-6 years. I think it's definitely worth it if you're a heavy PC gamer or video editor, like what I do.
I with the 970 I have, it should probably last a while, but my 970 is probably going to last me a while. But the problem I have is my processor. I think that's my real problem.
You're probably bottlenecking, right?
Yeah, it's like, let me get out of here for a second. I'm getting distracted by Blood Dragon. I have to quit it. The game is freaking awesome, but it's too distracting for me right now. What I'm doing, like I'm playing Skyrim, I ultra modded. I have Real Vision EMB. I have 2K graphics and everything, or no 2K textures. I have everything on it. And what's going on is it's starting to frame rate, and my computer will heat up so badly that the cool and quiet will kick in, and the processor will slow down.
That's why you need to get a
cooler.
heat sink. You need to get
Okay,
a heat sink on that
give me a
thing.
link.
But, I mean,
Give me a link to a place where I could look.
but you know what I would suggest? I would suggest getting a new processor and a heat sink. The heat sink is only $30, right? Cool Master.
I don't have the money for a processor right now, so.
Hold on, let me find you one right now.
I am right now. The processor I have won't work right now, so.
I mean, you know what? Well, you know, our processor, right, is like $100.
Yeah.
Like they're both around there.
Yeah.
You can get. Actually, you know what you could do if you save up some money.
Mm-hmm.
You can get the what is it? The
8-core.
835 FX series 8-core, and it would be the black edition. You could get that for $160.
Shit. I'm just
So
waiting on I'm just waiting on a new processor right now, but I just want to get a brand new a better heat sink just for the time being, so my processor could cool down. Should I replace the thermal paste probably, or
oh yeah. You have to replace it every time you do that.
I know, but I mean right now with this current heat sink.
No, just do it when you get a new one.
Okay, I think I'll just buy a thing of thermal paste from Best Buy and
No. It comes with the Cool Master.
oh, it does? Okay.
Yeah, it comes with it. I'll send you a link to that later. But dude, you could actually buy a fucking the 9000 series.
Mm-hmm.
The AMD FX 959
Amazon.
H2O cooled AM3 Plus for $259. Normally that's a $500 chip.
Really? Okay,
Yeah.
where is that on Amazon?
Yeah, let me send it to you. This is actually what I was looking at before.
I need a new processor.
I kind of want to buy this right now.
Holy shit, that thing looks powerful. What's the gigahertz rating on it? Oh, 5? Oh no, it's terrible. 4 points. Shit.
It's max turbo is
gigahertz.
5, but
8-core processor.
its CPU base is 4.7 gigahertz.
Okay.
I mean,
okay, so this will probably let my computer run.
Well, I do know they got a 6 gigahertz one.
I
That's
upgraded
expensive.
my RAM now is at 16.
you don't need
I kicked my RAM up to 16 gigabytes.
I know.
No, to
I don't
16.
need one.
What do you have, JT?
An iCore 5.
Jeez, lucky bastard! You could actually.
Well,
get it,
that came with the it's a pre-built one.
Oh, pre-built.
You know what I might I don't know. I'm trying to think of what I could do like.
You know what's so good about Intel's? What I like about them, my Asus laptop my dad got me for graduation, which was at the time a $1,700 laptop back in '08. It had a Celeron processor inside it, and that thing is still powerful even to this day. Intel makes their processors good. That's the only good thing about Intel.
I kind of want to go with a new motherboard sometime down the line. I don't need to really. But I kind of want to go with one of the all red set and then put lights in it and modify my case.
Okay, this thing I'm gonna look into this. I'm bookmarking this page. I'm gonna wait till Cyber Monday to get one of these processors. I know it's all the way into November, but
here's the thing with that one, it comes with water coolers. So okay. I mean,
but you know what? When I wait
for a liquid cooler,
you know what? When I wait for Cyber Monday, you know what also comes around that time? Winter sale on Steam. So GTA 5.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for the sale of this. So I'll just get this when it drops to like $180.
This one's already $155 off right now.
Mm-hmm. But they always drop the price on Amazon. What do you expect?
I don't know. I've seen prices fluctuate, so I don't know.
You know what? Since chips are changing all the time, they will. Yeah. Since chips change, I'm not surprised at all.
Actually, I might look into, because I really don't want a water cooling. Oh wait, no, that's still. Nah, I guess I would get this one.
Are you kidding me? It's a 4.7 gigahertz processor, 8-core, 16 megabyte cache, DDR3.
Well, you know what? You can get right now. You can get this chip, and you can also get a GTX 960 for $200.
Jesus Christ! I'm looking at this right now. It's like, yeah, my motherboard's a gigabyte. I have a gigabyte motherboard, which is not the best type of motherboards, but still, they work.
Man, 970 is $400.
All I have to say about people getting a gigabyte motherboard who don't know anything about it, the ones who want to get gigabyte motherboards, you have to know what you're doing when you build a PC. If you don't, you're gonna have trouble finding this places to put the stuff. I was like looking through everything, looking through all the manuals and stuff, trying to plug the freaking power button in. It doesn't have that preset area where it tells you on the thing. I hate Gigabyte motherboards, but what do you say, they're cheap. And it had an AM3 plus socket in it, so
I don't even know what mine is.
I mean, yeah, I like Asus's, but they're freaking expensive.
I'll
Oh,
tell you
yeah.
in a minute.
So I'm not sure. I think it might be, but I found I don't think my computer will have memory issues anymore because I have. Oh wait, no, it's 12 gigabytes of RAM I have, but that's still more than enough, right?
12 gigabytes RAM?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. 8 is pretty decent.
Okay.
12
I
is.
might take 4 of them out because they were in my old computer. One of the
Man.
chips was in my old computer, and
You should make sure to get all the same RAM so it's compatible.
all the same RAM.
Yeah,
Yep.
it should all be the same RAM to make sure it's
Solid
compatible.
state drives.
Yeah, I was
don't- I
wondering,
don't
will
trust
do solid state drives actually improve performance?
They're
I've-
faster. I was talking with the YouTuber, and I was watching some of the YouTuber MXR's video and stuff, and he's a Skyrim modder, and like me, for instance. And one of the problems you have with the game is it takes a long time for everything to load up, but the SSD drives load them almost instantly. SSDs are quick.
So my motherboard can take up to an AMD 970 series.
You know what? This is
Or
actually a pretty good
9700
Yeah,
series.
I was looking at
DDR3, SATA 3, USB 3.
Yeah, when I was putting together my motherboard and stuff, I was putting everything together, and I was looking at my motherboard. Someone's asking me, why isn't there a video chip in the back of the motherboard line, in the back of the motherboard? You know how some of them have the area where you could put your monitor hooked up into that little panel in the back of the motherboard. I'm like, because this is an AM+3 socket, which is for a CPU. If it was fitted for an APU, then it would have a video socket, but it's not. It's fitted for a CPU. Man,
How do you
people
find the gigabyte on your motherboard?
It's what gigabyte?
The standing of it. Your thing's cutting out like crazy.
Go to, let's see, accessories,
Mine's 32.
and I think you go to
No,
system.
no. The isn't there another thing that's on the thing that you're talking about? One gigabyte something on the motherboard. You said that you're gonna have trouble if you don't know what you're doing with a 1 gigabyte.
System tools, system
No,
information.
no, it's called the Gigabyte motherboard. It's a brand.
Yeah,
Oh.
The brand. It's called Gigabyte. It's that.
yeah. If you want to find out about your system, it's system information.
I know it's a brand called Gigabyte motherboards. Trust me, if you want, it's really tough. I mean, yes, they're cheap as hell, but yeah, they're like $130 on Amazon. The one I have is on Amazon for $130. But I have to say, be very careful with these ones because they're as hard as hell to put together when you put when you put the power button in. Because my cousin, who's a computer expert, hasn't been around computers for a while, or hasn't been working on new computers for a while. So,
Dude, that's the one I got.
What?
And I just linked it. It's like, and it's super fucking good for what it is.
Oh, you got MSI?
Yeah, but I mean,
the one
dude,
I
this thing's only $71.
This is the one. I think this is the one I got right there. I think that's the one I got. I'm not sure. Yeah, it looks right. It looks right. It looks. 6 gigabyte SATA. Yeah, that sounds right. Memory. DDR3 sockets. 32 gigabytes of system memory. Yep. AM3 plus. Yep. Yep. That's basically it. It's an AM3 plus system on it. So yeah.
The one that you have just has faster megabytes per second, I think.
Yeah, it's actually a pretty good motherboard. But I'd have to say it like this for all you guys out there that are watching this: if you get a gigabyte motherboard like the Gigabyte GA9900, I'll just say the GA9900. It's like such a long numbers and stuff with gigabytes. But I have to say it like this: they're actually really well built motherboards. Yeah, they're almost. You have to know what you're doing when you put them down, because it's not like a Asus where when you put the power stuff down, you have that little adapter system where it'll say this is where you put the power, this is where you put the reset. You have to look through the manual and stuff and like, okay, there's power, and you have to carefully put it in the prongs, reset, sound, USB 3.0, yes, yes, and yes. So I just have to say to everybody, you have to know what you're doing.
I kind of want to just build a new PC.
Yeah, it's fun building them, but yeah, I think I might be getting that processor pretty soon.
Yeah.
I have to get a new processor.
I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. Thank you guys for watching.
Mhm.
Later. Good night.
Later.
All right.